Just like most other guys, I started playing music at a very young age, and very privileged to have this as a living. Sometime in 2018, say 2019, I went out to Java Jazz with an artist for a one-off, and then supposed to be a CR5, and when it turned up it was a PM10, so not complaining. So no show file, I had to just go on a whim, and I just remember coming back from that trip and just telling everyone how excited I was about this concert. It was my first time mixing on it for real in front of people, and within like 30 seconds of starting, I remember like, just what does this button do? Oh wow, that sounds better. And that kept going on, like, what if I do this? What if I do that? And I haven't felt about a console in a long time. We looked at a bunch of consoles, and this guy was definitely on my mind from the start, because one thing I wanted to do was keep everything digital because of the amount of detail that we needed doing this in a binaural experience. Had a chat with our music director and figured out like Dante is the way to do it, and the amount of channel count that would have required would have cost way more on any other console. And after a while we figured out that this was the right one. It sounded good, had everything that we needed on board, and that's how we landed on this. For some reason, Yamaha always has had like good reverbs, and when we were doing this project, space or creating space was a really important thing, because you really want to fake your way into everyone's minds. And I just remember listening to the VSS4 with the assistant sound designer and going like, wow, okay, this is what we need to use. And we had like, I think 3 different versions of it going on to kind of reflect different spaces and different places that she would be in. I loved the silk, because almost everything that we had on the show was either a direct input or a DI. Really helped add some character to everything and not keep it so sterile. There's a saxophone, which is like a huge tuba, for those who don't know what it is, that kind of makes the sound of a ship. And I remember just going to Silk Red and just turning it up all the way and have it just create tons of character. I feel like this is one of those desks where it doesn't tell you you have to stop. It's you have to tell yourself, yeah, that's as much as I need to do. I think the thing that excites me the most, and I think a lot of other guys too, is the silk. It's such a simple thing, it's just one knob, but I think like a couple of weeks back when we had it on Benjamin King, he's got like a huge gospel kind of thing with like 6 singers in the back, a ton of playback, some instruments. I remember I just needed a bit more girth on the backing vocals, and that tends to happen when you have like a ton of them all mashed together. And I just went and hit the silk blue and just turn it up like 2 notches, and I'm just like, wow, it's in your face. So that really excites me. I love that I have so much less gear to carry. I used to lug around like a rack full of 5045s, which I don't need to anymore. I can get like as many as I want. And I've stopped using them. Yeah, the outboard gear has reduced tremendously, and it's nice to just like roll up to a show, put your thumb drive there and have everything ready to go. It's kind of reassuring that, you know, everything's gonna work. You don't have to worry about if it's not feeling good today. I love it.